What is up, everybody? Little Big Robots here, and I thought I'd go back through the last 2 or 3 weeks since I've really done a video to go over what has taken my time and what is now going to be my new favorite things for the end of the year. Happy holidays if you celebrate. Happy Presents Day for all you kids out there who might be opening presents soon. Hope you get something good. And I was gone for about a week. Went on a vacation, went to see BTS with my wife, went to Disney and the Star Wars experience out in California. Had a lot of fun. We've escaped with what seemingly our health, so I think we're okay. Thank you, booster shots, I guess. I don't know. So I thought I'd go over some of the stuff that has been I have a whole pile here to the left, to the right of me, and I'm going to show you and move on. It's going to be a little bit of a video, so if you want to go grab a cup of coffee or a milkshake or nachos or whatever you want and come back, you can do that. So this is the first thing that I've been working on, which is when you go to Disney, of course, in California, or I think in Florida as well, you've got to do the Star Wars experience. We didn't do a lot of the rides because the lines were 2 hours long and stuff. We ended up, we just walked around. But we weren't going to build a droid, but then my wife was like, oh, no. We started looking, and there was no line. Like, screw it, let's build a droid. She designed it, so what she did is she picked out this color scheme. Now, the first thing I wanted to do, I'm going to do a review on this, so don't worry, I'm going to get more into depth about it because it's not done. But first thing I wanted to do was dry brush it, give it some treatment to make it, you can actually bring out all these little details now. And so I did that, and I've been working on that for like a week. And she's going to be done. This is a R2 unit that my wife has named R2QT, which is really cute. And I'm probably going to put her little name there in some letters and scratch them. So I'm still weathering it. There's still a little mess I've got to kind of clean up. You can see I've got a panel line, basically all these lines here. Now they're really deep, so after I get them done, she's going to look a little bit dirty, but really nice. So I'm not going to go too much into her, but there's her brains. I wish this part, they have a see-through dome. I wish this part was see-through because look at all those details you could paint up. So she's going to be a lot of fun once she's done. I'm even going to, there's her leg. And I've been kind of doing a highlight on their legs with the silver to kind of make it look grimy, but also a little bit worn. I'm even gonna, even though we use a phone control, I'm even gonna weatherize and mess with the remote control. So we'll mess with that. This is not a toy, but I just got this today. Whenever you spend money on a certain card, you get like a little money back. I always use my Best Buy card everywhere we go, Visa card, and then I get points, and I got this for free. It's $50. Got it for free. This is storage for my Oculus. My brother, for Christmas, got me an Oculus Quest 2, and I have had so much freaking fun in this thing, but I find that I'm just kind of setting it places, like just putting it here and hoping it doesn't fall, that kind of thing. And you don't want the dust and stuff to get inside the actual lenses and stuff. So this, I've seen millions of people use this. This is the actual one they make. I hate Facebook. I use it sparingly just to communicate with family. But this device is so good. It is so fun. Even me, I don't tend to get super car sick or whatever. And when I travel on a plane, I just take a Dramamine and I'm fine. I never have really any issues. And this has not had. I've even been playing shooter games where you move with your joystick, no teleport, just moving, and I'm totally fine. So this would be really nice to have to put the Quest in because I don't want to get beat up. I even thought at some point it would be fun to take that. I thought I had that Quest on the plane. That would have been awesome. Now, I'm not, this is, as you know, I collect 12 lines. I'm getting ready to retire one line, by the way, and start collecting another. But I couldn't resist a Christmas Story action figure. They have all of them. I don't know if you know this about me. Christmas Stories, as we were growing up, we saw it in the theater in '83 or whatever it was. Oh, look at the dad. Looks great. Look at his face. That's a great sculpt. But this was like $12 or something. I was like, I can't resist it. Had to show my mom as well because she always said I look like Ralphie, which of course I do. Pretty doofy. That sculpt is not that great, but anyway, so I had to buy that. This is definitely one of the 12 lines I collect. This is I Am Elemental, which if you didn't know, I'm going to do a full review on this line to sum it all up before I retire because I've had collected all of these, soon. So recently I'll have them all collected. They're a 4-inch figure series, so I'm going to cover a lot of that. If you're interested, go to I Am Elemental, because as of right now, that's today, Saturday, they're having a big sale over there, so if you want to buy some. But they're really cool. They're little 4-inch figures, and they're based on different, like different personality trait stuff, and it's a really neat line. I really enjoy it. So I bought that group. You can buy this group. It was on sale. I think it was the Courage group. They come on all the seven toys there, and I'll have collected them all once I have these open. So this is going to be really fun to do a little review on. I love that line. Like I said, if you're looking for a line, especially for a young person or especially a young woman, she might really like that line. So this one I want to cover. Actually, I'll just throw this out here real quick. It's all taped up, but it essentially is. I've got to untape it anyway because I got to make sure it's the same thing I bought. It is something I bought for my brother. Since he bought me the Oculus, I'm going to buy him this. Luckily, he doesn't watch my videos, but I bought him this. Isn't that cool? Because he has a little man cave. He has these little little items, like kind of like I do with models and stuff. He has with just little cool little things, lots of metal things in there, little swords and stuff. So of course he's a Star Wars dude like I am. We all grew up on it. I thought that was really cool. It has a heft to it too. So I'm going to send him that as well as a beer making kit. Luckily, like I said, he does not watch my videos. Brother, if you're watching this and you see this, act surprised when you get it. So I had to grab him that. Let me see, where can I set this here? Oh, sit there, nice. And then this is, you've seen the photo, but I'm definitely going to work on this. Sorry for all the glare. This was on sale, but one of the kind of lines I'm going to start collecting once I retire, one of the current ones, is, it's not really a line, it's more of a concept. It's going to be Sherman tank toys, items, stuff like that. You know, things that are Sherman tank connected. I love Sherman tanks. I'm really obsessed with them. I've reviewed this tank here, the original regular Sherman tank before. This is their Easy 8 model. A little bit more detail. This one I absolutely love. So Kobe, COBI, who makes all these tanks, made this, and I love it so much. It is so cool. I mean, I know it will be cool because that one was so cool. So this just looks so great, fantastic. They have two more Sherman tank models. They have the Jumbo, and I can't remember which else they make. But it's a really neat company. Oh, and it has an engine. You can actually see the engine. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. So that's really cool. This is a great line of. They're not Lego knockoff. They have their own personality. You can see the little dudes are a little bit different looking. But you know, it's about $60-$70 I think with shipping and everything. So they're not cheap, but they're only about that big. I did a quick review of this one if you go a few videos back on my channel, but I cannot wait to build this. And then I got one of these. I like these little tin foil, whatever you call them. I don't know, metal build things. And this is normally like $20 and I got it for $10. So of course I had to grab it. So that'll go on the Sherman shelf as well. So let's set that to the side. So that I'm working on. Of course, I still have my entire backlog of Hexagear, which I have started 2 of them, and I just haven't finished because I still have this monstrosity here, the High Tracer. So you can see they've actually collected dust. I've had these for months, and I wanted to get all my Hexagear built so I can review them on. So I've still got 4 of them left. So pretty nuts. So I've got to definitely finish these. Those will probably be coming up in the next months during 22, just because I like reviewing a lot of different stuff, and that's definitely going to be going up there. This was a neat line that I did a review of. If you go back a couple videos again, just look in my videos, you'll see the final faction. It's the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is basically the dollar store, if you're not familiar. And this is their line of action figures. And what's really funny is they really make pretty cool. They're not, you know, they have 4 or 5 points of articulation. They're like old G.I. Joes or something. But for $1 something, they're just really cool. And I couldn't resist them. This is a robot dog, which I'll review this in a separate thing. And a smaller dog drives it like a mech. And so I wasn't going to go to the store itself. I was just going to order offline. But online, you have to buy a pack of like 30 of these. So you would order them for like giving out to 30 kids, if that makes sense. Still cheap, $35, $40, whatever, but I only needed a few. So I went to the store itself and made sure there was plenty left for kids because these are to have a really inexpensive toy like this, and that is actually a fun toy line, is really important for kids who don't have money. I believe in that so much. So I would just love to know the story of who designs these, who they hired for this line, because it's really a cool line. Look, it's got armor and stuff. So I'm going to mess with that and review those upcoming soon. Set this out of the way, what you say right there. And then I found, this was great. I found, finally, I got the entry grade. I had to grab it just because I wanted to see what was in there. I love this kind of all-in-one thing. I think this is, it just builds a basically Granddaddy, 1/144 scale Granddaddy. But it's just all-in-one kit. I think it even has a panel line marker in there. I thought it did. I'll check it out. But anyway, I had to grab it for $10. I was like, yeah. So I went to my local Gunpla store. I hadn't been there a while. Now these are those exclusives at Target ones, the American one, where basically Battlelogue is a series where they're kind of pushing that Gunpla's, the new action is happening in the U.S. and in the West, as they would call it, I guess. And so they're really pushing this line in America. So some of these are exclusive to Target, or they were, and now they're selling them everywhere else. So luckily, I had been going to Target. I found 3 or 4 of them, which I showed before, and I couldn't find the Barbatos one. And luckily, I found in the store they had them all in my Gunpla store, which I had not. This one I'm building right now, a command. So there's the command. This one was cool looking. Look at that. I didn't think I was gonna find that one. I thought it was only like a timed thing. So I've got them all. Perfect strike. This one I really love. This backpack here. It's so cool. So look, got them all. Got every one of them. So the good news there, that one looks really cool. The red stripe. The good news there is as I'm collecting this line, basically the instead of doing, there's the Barbatos, see, the 4-legged critter, centaur. Instead of collecting just all 1/144 scale kits, I decided that was going to be a real nightmare. So I decided to go after just my favorite line, which is the 1/144 scale build fighters, build divers, that whole line. So I'm collecting all of those. So I'm going back and buying a lot of the old ones. But since this is the new series, it is kind of the build divers line. It's kind of in that same lineup, same universe. It's not build divers or build fighters, but it's same universe. Luckily, I got the entire new line now, so I don't have to worry about going. I wanted to get caught up, and so when new ones came out, I was able to get them. So let me pause here, and I'm going to grab the rest of my stuff. So what I have now is these guys. These guys I still haven't finished. So I've got to finish these. I have 2 of the Hamura, and then the industry I've already reviewed. So this is just redundancies here, but still love this kit. It's fantastic. In fact, I gave one of these away, I believe. Got 2 of those. So I need to build at least one, and then build this one. So I might have an extra one just sitting around. Maybe I'll do a giveaway or something. I've used some of the bits out of it already. This is the number 57 armored puppet line, which is just I mean, so cool. I love this line. I'm not as much of a fan of the kind of more fantastical ones, you know, like a ninja and stuff. I like the ones that are more just like robot, you know, fighting robot, that kind of thing. But they're putting out a pirate one that is insane, and you get this pirate ship part with it, which people are dying to collect already. I'm like, man, they're just printing money on that line. It's crazy. So that, I have those 4 still, and then I have a couple of these still in the box. Man, dog hair gets everywhere when they get old. They just spit it out everywhere. This is the Warhammer line from McFarlane. I love this line. But I've got extras now, and I did a video where I basically dry brushed and detailed her a bit more, washed her and stuff. And so I'm going to probably do that to a bunch of extras. I've got all the new ones ordered. The blue Marine, the Gene Stiller, the Orcs. I think I'm missing 1 Orc, so I've got to make sure to write down that list. So this is just some extras right now. And I might even leave in the box for now. And just sometimes what I do on a shelf to take up room on the back side is I'll put them like this, and you put the front side. So you have the back shelf kind of, it's not just blank wall or something. It's got, not only has it got some cool stuff to look at, but it tells people this is what is collected on this particular shelf area. So I've got those 2. It's fantastic. To be honest, I'm really excited to crack these open. So I'm going to do a review on. They're like $1, and some of the legs are a little bent, and they're probably cheaply made in China and stuff like that. But I would love to take something like this and paint it, dry brush it, make it look really cool. And I'm just dying to know how that little dog fits in there. So I'll watch for that review. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and then I got this little puzzle. my wife got it from her work, and I can't figure out how to take it apart. So I have been just messing with this and messing with this. You're supposed to be able to take it apart and then put it back together, and I'm like, good golly, I can't even get it apart. So, but anyway, take it easy, everyone. I'm back now, so I should be doing videos. As of right now, it's Saturday. Like I said, I work through the week, so probably put up a couple videos this week. If not, they'll all go up. I film them on Friday, and I'll put them up on Saturday, Sunday. So have a good holiday, everybody. It's good to be back. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.